Good evening yet again, everybody. This is round two between Hoodie Two Shoes and Adam Raptors. Uh, Adam Raptors narrowly won game one and made it very, very entertaining. Um, and we'll see what happens in game two. So, let me get it started here. Actually, give me just one more moment. Okay, here we are. So now, let's get this party started. All right. So, let's see what we start with. We have a torch. We have a cursed belt. We have the spell of outside. And we have 6 attack power. So that torch can definitely help us out in getting off the ground, but it's unlikely to kill anything earlier than a ghost, or later than a ghost, which means it won't be quite enough to get us to the next level. But we do have a cave here. Let's see if there's something worthwhile there. Nope, not yet. Adam Raptor stares at the swamp, longingly, wishing he could cross it. Hoodie Two Shoes gonna find this slime and take it down, get the first experience of the seed. We have gotten a count for. We've got a double reverse count about available, and Adam Raptors finds a item here. If this is a torch or a fairy water, it's going to make life a whole lot easier, but it is neither. It is a dragon scale, which allows you to survive a little longer, but not quite the same thing. Now, what Hoodie's doing here is he's going to try to see what damage he can get done to the Magiwyvern, and then throw a torch at it. Adam Raptors going at the Drakey at 6 attack power. He's 75% to land a shot on it, so it's definitely a reasonable one to not worry about throwing a torch at yet. You might want to save that to later. Of course, if you're going to crit it doesn't really matter, although crit of 4 wouldn't necessarily kill it. Another Magidraki is found by Hoodie as he's setting up the reverse count right now. Adam Raptors does see a town, but also gets caught by a specter who has weak breath. Not the end of the world there, but enough to stop him now. Let's see if he decides to grind or if he decides to keep going off towards that town again. I mean, we have a cursed belt, so trying to get to a town quickly is not a bad idea. But there is a lot of things trying to stop you in that direction. Spectre, Blue Dragon, I definitely think maybe sitting down in this desert right here is the play at this moment in time. We will see whether or not Adam Raptors agrees or disagrees. Meanwhile, Hoodie will get level 2. 2, 7, 2, 1. So, little extra AP, not helping out a whole lot yet, not helping against the Magidrakes. In fact, I think actually worse against the Magidrakes. Adam Raptors finds Brecconary. Brecconary is not necessarily the ideal town, but it has a copper sword. It also has magic armor, silver shield, broadsword, full plate, which are all good things to find. So he is going to go sell that cursed belt, get the get the Copper Sword and is going to be able to start taking things off real fast. Hoodie just begging this Scorpion to kill him and refuses to do it. Wants to get full hit points again, and the Scorpion will not cooperate. Atom Raptors is going to buy 1 torch after selling the Dragon Scale, which, again, good idea to have that little extra oomph. And Hoodie gonna take another shot at the Magidrake. I think the Magidrake's defense is 6. I could be wrong on that, which makes this a 1 in 3. But and if that's true, then this is kind of ill-fated, but we'll see if he's able to pull it off. He's got 2 hits on the Magidrake so far. The defense is 7, so 9 is the bad number for the Magidrake, not 8. So, okay, so we're good. Hoodie feels like he's got enough, throws the torch, torch gets the Magidrake, and now he's going to get 2 levels, while Atom Raptors gets the first. Or, sorry, he's going to get the next level, Atom Raptors get the first. 2, 1, 6, 4, repel, and hurt more. Alright, so Atom Raptors finding that early Copper Sword not going to hurt Hoodie any. And that Wolf is going to get Hoodie up another level very, very rapidly. 13, 1, 9, 1, heal more. All the goodies here. Gonna find this Spectre. Not gonna have to deal with the weak breath here because Hurtmore will take it down, giving us level 5. 7, 2, 3, 6, sleep, return. Woo, we are just racking it up right now. If Hoodie would step just a couple steps north, he's going to see the town. And there, the Goombug heads towards the town. Gonna find Breckenary. Curious if he's going to go sell the Cursed Belt. I might be inclined to not waste my time going to the item shop and selling the Cursed Belt at this very moment, because you don't really need a sword. You've got the Kaboomies. And then a little north of Breckenary, Atom Raptors finds the Tablet Cave. Let's see if there is anything hiding deep down here. Meanwhile, Hoodie gonna find the Jerk. And Atom Raptors finds Fairy Water. Would have been very nice to find at at the previous level, but less substantial now. But another town right above, and it is Garenham. Now we don't have keys, which makes me very happy because we have had a lot of early key starts. So having to work for the key is nice. But we will still have gear. But Atom Raptors cares not about it right now, because he doesn't have a whole lot of money, and so why bother? On the other hand, Hoodie could sell the Cursed Belt really easily right here, and potentially buy... I would buy a chainmail if it was available. But instead, he's just going to buy herbs, which is also a perfectly reasonable choice here. It'd be... you know, we don't have heal, we have heal more, but not heal, so it is, so herbs do a lot more good for us right now. Green Dragon gonna, would be real nice for Adam if he can get it down with this Hurtmore. We'll see. Does he go down one shot? He does not, so then Atom Raptors goes down instead. Green Dragon now going to take... Hoodie's going to take his chance at it. And we land the 60. And we're going to throw the Hurtmore again. Land that, and we're going to get yet another level. Going to level 6 for Hoodie Two Shoes, and we are getting 1, 13, 2, 9. So the response speed is going up, for sure. There's a Warlock. I'm wondering if Hoodie's now just going to kind of wander around right here, see if he can't pull out some more Green Dragons. Might think about throwing a Fairy... No, never mind. Throwing a Fairy Water to finish it off rather than a second Hurtmore. Especially now that you won't have a second Hurtmore. But next level, 1, 3, 1, 9, and Stop Spell. Hoodie content to look after dragons here. One doesn't want to waste his time with the Warlocks. Adam Raptor is going to get his level 6. Stone Man makes this grinding area a little less desirable. Let's see if that pushes Hoodie out. Nope, not quite yet. He knows there's a town a couple feet down. He can get one more Green Dragon, and we're good. He does have that Fairy Water in the tank, so that if he does land that, then he can go. But I'm not sure you want to risk it with only 5 MP left. And Hoodie has the same mine and goes on. Meanwhile, Adam Raptors is heading over in this little south area that we have yet to see. Explores further along in the southern coast, but doesn't find anything of note. He does seem to be finding a grind zone that he likes, though. Or that he liked for a moment. Wasn't getting the encounters. Decided, let's get out of here. Drill Magi. Now that's another really nice Hurtmore target. But he comes back, gets back attacked, throws the Hurtmore, which of course is risky because it's less than 50% you're going to kill him there, but, you know, you could throw a Healmore out there, but the odds that you're going to not be put back in the exact same spot are pretty low, so I don't necessarily think the Hurtmore attempt was a bad idea. You're over 50% to run from them, so you could have potentially run away and tried another one, but Let's see if Hoodie opts to go right back again, or if he's going to wander out with 50 MP. I might be more inclined to wander out and see what else is out there, even though the Green Dragon is absolutely wonderful. It's up there with the Stone Men, so kind of less ideal. Hoodie then coming over here finds the Droll Magi himself, so probably not going to go back because the Droll Magi is a pretty nice grind in and of itself. He's coming across all these that Adam Raptors was coming across earlier. Meanwhile, Adam Raptor is going to come up back into the Green Dragon zone, is going to actually avoid the Green Dragon Desert and continue the exploration beyond where we have seen. Hoodie Two Shoes finds the metal slime, and just as fast as it showed up, it disappeared. And then it paints itself red and shows back up again. Wolf, we got a Wyvern. Just this whole overworld is just filled with beautiful Hurtmore targets. To really help us get off the ground. Adam Raptors does come across another town as he's continued in that upper area, and it is coal. This could be pretty big, depending upon what he finds. It is the sword. That's unfortunate that Hoodie started grinding and wasn't able to go further and get the sword, but having said that, First 2, 1, 8, 24, so a lot more hurt more, some heal mores in there. But with hurt more, being late to Erdrick Sword is not going to be particularly problematic. And it's possible, based upon what Hoodie's exploring here, that that may be the only way to go. Both of them find Wraiths at this point. Again, very, very nice hardboard target. Just the world just spitting experience at them. Adam Raptor's up to level 8 as well. And continuing on this little world. Hoodie actually, even with all that MP, runs out of resources because he's able to throw so many Hurtmores out there. Gonna pick up the half plate here. That's very, very nice. And golems with stop spell. That is something to keep in the tank for later. In fact, I might be willing to throw out a stop spell the next time I see the golem and see what see what happens. What are you gonna sit here trying to get to level? Use these wyverns and stuff to get to level 9 before he runs off. Adam Raptor's attempting to run from the Armored Knight and is not capable of getting away because the Armored Knight can hit for a very, very large amount with their current defense. And this wyvern should get... No. I'm sorry, I'm thinking 950. 975. So the next monster will get Hoodie the level. Even this Druin. And again, Adam Raptors get surprise attacked by the Armored Knight, hit, and then cannot run away and get sent home again. 0, 14, 37, 0. Those are some small or big numbers. And nothing in between. But with that HP, this world is your oyster. But not at 34 HP, you're not killing those, but you can at least run away from them. So you gotta restock on herbs. Gonna refill his health, and then we'll see what happens. Adam Raptor's gonna get some more wyverns heading up this direction. We'll see if he decides to do what Hoodie did and just kind of stop for a minute until we get more stuff. No. Adam Raptors is very exploration-minded. I don't mind that, given the amount of Hurtmore targets on the overworld here. And also the fact that there's not really a desert place to grind that. That these green dragons are a whole lot nicer nowadays. Still have to throw the double Hurtmore, not going to do enough damage. I'm not even sure you can hit the green dragon for guaranteed damage at this point. If you can, I don't think you can still guarantee getting the kill with it. And Hoodie now going to come across Cole and get his Erdrick Sword so he can start swinging at this stuff. Demon Knight's breathing fire, but it is not the horrible kind. Hoodie wisely healing up here, as is Adam. And finally gets away. Drakey not going to stop anything. And here we go. Erdrick Sword now. We've got even exploration, and we'll see what happens now. Adam Raptor's heading west. We'll see if Hoodie goes west or east. Until Adam Raptors is at level 9, though, he is in danger everywhere he goes, because another back attack is going to mean he is gone or has to have a very, very fortunate run. But Hoodie could heal and then hurt more afterwards. And of course, Hoodie also has an extra 14 agility, allowing him to be less likely to be back attacked. So now, Hoodie gonna retrace the area that Adam traced, but with much less odds of dying in the process, so we'll potentially be able to get everything else done. Adam Raptors does come across a cave, kind of off of a little lake over here, but, again, not having that extra health really, really burning him. Meanwhile, Hoodie is nearing onto level 10. This Armor Knight will give it to him. Still want to double Hurtmore here. You can't swing quite enough to make a Hurtmore swing valuable. And by quite enough, I mean anywhere close to enough. 7, 10, 1, 8. And we have a Charlock sighting. And we have an X-Knight sighting. That is a lovely sight. Adam Raptors is going to fill up with herbs, and Hoodie is going to find a town. But before that, he's going to find another X-Knight. We'll see if this town is Hawksness, and he finds something to attack there, or if it is something else. It is Cantlin. We do not have keys, but there's plenty of gear that might be for purchase here. I think Hoodie's probably looking for a large shield, and there it is. If I'm Hoodie, I am done looking at shops. I will not search another one. I will be happy to move on with my sword, half plate, and large shield, but we'll see if Hoodie agrees. Gonna go buy a couple more herbs just to make sure it's there. Hopefully avoids the Radish shop and moves on his way. Adam Raptor is now going to head back towards that cave he saw before. He's going to Hurtmore this Wyvern and get the much appreciated 30 hit points. And Hoodie finds another town hiding over here. All sorts of interesting fun stuff across this swamp. And Hoodie finds keys. This is a big find. Might be a while before Adam gets over here to this side again. He's worried about this cave over here that he saw first. And then I think all the rest of the world's over here. So unless he gets sent home, I don't see him going east for a long time. And now Hoodie can take these keys, open up the Rimmildar chest, then go straight back to Cantlin and get the coordinates. Goldman with Hurtmore, but we have Hurtmore as well, and can get lots of gold very easily. A second Cursed Belt. Well, we already knew that there's an item in Coal, but the second Cursed Belt tells us that either Hawksness has an item or there's an item on the coordinates. Fortunately, we are about to find the coordinates. While Adam Raptors finds Grave, that was the town that he was so unceremoniously ejected right in front of. And he finds an herb, again, and a fairy water. That is very underwhelming. And our coordinates are 16 north, 8 east. Wow. And Hoodie's just going to kill himself because we are in this area of the world he's completely explored, and the item is right there. Everything coming up Hoodie at the moment. But there's still a lot of seed to play. This could be the Fairy Flute, in which case, meh. We already saw golems have Stop Spell, so meh. Or it could be the armor and completely change the complexion of the game. It's the token. Eh. But we do have the castle here now that we can explore and see what's behind it. It's possible there's a swamp cave behind it that has a spike tile that's a good grind, which honestly could be just as valuable as any item he's going to find. Gold, so we do have a gold grind, though I don't think he's going to make use of it. Torch, and an herb. Okay, Hoodie is going to leave and come back to make those gold chests open. So I guess a gold grind is on his mind. He has seen Cantlin. There's probably a lot of good stuff there. So I could see the purpose of doing the gold grind. Gonna go ahead and open and close the, or get the 3 chests open from the throne room. And we are going to go down and see what's in the basement. The only way that it becomes relevant is if the basement is either mountain or if it is or if it's swamp and backdoors into Garenham. Adam Raptors runs out of resources, gets sent home. Let's see if that sends him going east when he goes north this time, and goes to and he gets all the stuff that Hoodie just did. Oh, Breckenary has a silver. Okay, well, then definitely I can see why you would do this, and it is mountain, so the going in and out has guaranteed that Hoodie has the opportunity to set up that gold grind right close to home. I know we actually saw magic armor in Breckenary 2, so yeah, with it right there, we've already seen it. Then yeah, absolutely, I make this play. I forgot that we'd already seen the goodies. We've got gold in the second chest. Chests 3 and 4 are going to be the silver harp. And the Erdrick's armor. Well, things are moving fast and furious for Hoodie here. So now we don't even have to worry about the magic armor, we'll just grind for the silver shield. And the thing is, even if Adam Raptors were to find a loose key going a different direction, he's not going to be... it's not going to work well for him because he still needs to get the coordinates. So he still has to get in that area. Having said that, Adam Raptors is currently heading in that direction. He is going to throw that stop spell. 2-12-0-2 is the next level. He's going to throw that stop spell at the golem. Stop spell golem blocks, and he's going to kind of test this one out. It looks like it's a very high stop spell. I missed what that last chest was. Oh, it was the flute. Even better. I don't know that Hoodie has seen a golem yet. I don't remember who it was that saw the stop spell golem earlier. But Adam was ready to throw stop spells out at it after the first missed stop spell, so potentially it would be... Anyway, I would not have picked up the flute in that particular situation if I knew what Adam knows. Although he may not have had a choice. He might not have had a full inventory. And of course, with Hoodie, he doesn't even have to bother throwing the stop spell because he has Erdrick's armor. But Adam Raptor is hitting Charlock and is about to find all the goodies if he doesn't go home, and with these resources, he should not go home. Okay, it was a forced take. And there's our silver. You open one more chest for good measure, and on we go. Not even going to bother saving because there's really nothing of any risk out here. So DW Edit, it seems like Hoodie is way ahead, but it's not as far ahead. It's not as far ahead as you might think, because Adam Raptors is about to get Caitlyn, is about to find the, gonna find Caitlyn, then gonna go find the keys, gonna come back to Caitlyn, get coordinates, go in the back of, the castle, and then he will be in the same spot. So, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, Hoodie is ahead. At this point, he does get the, silver. Hoodie wisely going to go ahead and turn in this staff because, based upon what he knows about the world, he never plans on coming back to this part of it if he doesn't have to. So, or at least he knows that the stones and the jerk are way off on that side, going west when we get up past Cole, and because of that, he knows that he does not want to have to come back here afterwards because it will be way out of his way. Adam Raptors gets to Rimuldar, has no money. Oh, Jerk is by Breck. Never mind. Make a liar out of me. Now Hoodie's going to check the back of Garenham. Adam Raptors has seen Grave. Hoodie has not. We've seen Tablet. This is going to be either Stone's Cave or Swamp Cave, I believe. We have a torch. We have a key fund. And we have gold. Adam Raptor's going at this Stone Man. And Hoodie comes across a red dragon. We're not going to let a red dragon scare us. We're going to go to town here. Hopefully it is not going to throw anything nasty at us at the backside. '83 attack power, still not ideal for killing red dragons, but it's good enough to make it worthwhile to do it. Get a second red dragon on your trip, and you're good, but I also wonder, is Hoodie going to go across, or is he going to just check the spike tile immediately? And he is going to check the spike tile immediately. And it's an Armored Knight. Not my favorite. I'm going to come here and grind a level. I'm going to grind to level 12 on this guy, and then outside. Well, actually, I'm going to grind to level 12, and then I'm going to go back to Garenham, heal up, and then come back and outside. And Adam Raptors gets the keys, going to come back, do the coordinate check at Caitlyn, and then retrace everything Hoodie's already done. Six, 1, 3, 5, and Radiant. Hoodie wanting to use the rest of his resources here. I can totally see that too. So we'll probably get one more out of this. Nope, he's done now. He doesn't want to get sent home. And you never know if a red dragon's going to show up in here on your way out. Now, is he going to waste a key, or is he going to take the long way out? He is going to use up a key. There is a key fund, so very easy and fast to do this. Treasure Guard says, go Team Hoodie. Adam gonna get that gold. Adam gonna get that gold. We'll see if he decides to do what Hoodie did. It appears he is not worrying about that at the moment, which makes me think he probably won't worry about it at all. Though there is also the world in which you step in, see that it's mountain, and then immediately go back outside and come back through again. But Hoodie is going to outside here and see what else we've got in this open world. And here goes Adam into the mountain cave to get all of his goodies. He does see a red dragon, decides to run from it rather than try to fight it. The swamp continent proves to be absolute nothing, so we will continue on to head to this west area past Cole. And Hoodie will come across the grave in short order. I mean, and if the grave has stones, then Hoodie's in grind and go. He knows about the... we have quite a bit of MP. We've got the Armored Knight, so we have a grind. I don't necessarily love it, but we also know there are reds in that area. I'd love to figure out where reds... or I'd love to figure out where golems are on the map. That would be the absolute perfect thing to have. That's what you want to grind in this seed. So, Adam finally gets his harp and his armor. And then as soon as he gets out of here, he will get his stones on the coordinates. Alright, here's a golem. Hoodie's gonna fight it. I don't know if Hoodie's seen the stop spell before, but he's certainly seen it now. Keep a note in your head that a golem is right here. Unfortunately, there's no desert, but you definitely make a mental note here that I see a golem on this grave. And Adam Raptor's not interested in a gold grind. He is booking it to Garenham, not worrying about coordinates yet. I'm kind of surprised. Yes, you are correct that that 7 swing fight against a golem is not ideal, but I challenge you to find 350 faster experience points that cost absolutely no resources. Now Adam Raptor's going to go across the swamp and find the absolute nothing there. We'll see if he's going to stop by to see the swamp tile. Hoodie did, and I know I certainly would. And here we get level 13 on Hoodie's screen. 8 power, 1 agility, 15 hit points, 9 magic points. 8 power, very, very nice. We've still got a ways to go, but that is a nice little chunk taken out of it. So, yeah, I'm not really sure where Hoodie is. I thought it was kind of one way to go earlier when Adam came across the grave, but that is not where Hoodie is, so... So now Adam Raptor finds the absolute nothing. Is not going to go turn in the staff yet. He's going to go do the coordinate count real fast. And there's the Erdrick's token. And now hopefully he goes back and gets the staff and has remembered that that's what's there. Alright, we are at it. Oh, hey! Hello, DL2 Breath! Not something I worry about, but it is something I ensure that my HP stays above 48 for. But I imagine that means the Golem's going to be sitting here, and Hoodie's doing exactly that. Is the Golem in this desert or not? And it appears that it is, so now here is your grind for the game. I'm going to guess at this point the Golem is 7550. We've seen a few non-stop spells yet, but I still think it's 75. I think we've just gotten unlucky. Because it took us a long time to see that DL2 Breath. And I think Hoodie's repelling everything else in this desert. We've got 92 defense. Not many things that you aren't repelling at this point. Ordinarily, I would concern myself with overgrinding here, since all your other stats are in very good shape, but you've got a ways to go for that attack power. Well, I think we've seen enough Golems, we can probably check it out. And chat is correct, it is 75-25. Even better. Now Atom Raptors is covering the ground that Hoodie had covered earlier. And I don't think there is anything around here. Whole lot of nada. Well, actually, I take it back. Hoodie is exactly where Atom Raptors is, going to sit here and grind in this desert, and has not gone on from here. Let's see if Atom Raptors opts to do exactly what Hoodie did, and see if the Golems are still hiding in the desert. Hey, hi DL2 Breath. That is the downside to as weak as they are. If you're 75% stop spell, on odds, you are going to get 1 or 2 of the 25% every battle. So I'm going to get his level 12, and this Golem's going to take Hoodie up to level 14. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue exploring this area, and we will see if he finds anything that Hoodie will inevitably find in short order. I am moving on after I kill this Golem, because the MP is going low, and you do have to occasionally use some MP on this battle. You're probably not getting to level 14. Nine power. 0, 1, 1, and hurt. We aren't anywhere close on attack power, but that 9 again makes the Golem battle much better. Hoodie retracing the steps that he used to come in here and not over on the side. Maybe he did go east and he was coming back when he saw this. I'm just not entirely sure how this worked out. Well, I know nobody's been in this part, because new territory here. It is Hawksness. Let's see if there's a Golem here. And Adam does not encounter the Golem all the way by that desert, so he's not going to fight it there. Is he going to find it here? He is! Well, here's your grind. What this tells you is that You have to be the first one to find the stuff, because whoever finds the stuff first is going to have a massive advantage, because I don't care what your experience advantage is right now, you are going to fly, you are going to close that gap real fast if the other person's going to close the gap real fast if they find the stuff before you. But there's the stones. So now we just have to find the jerk, and we are done. Hoodie will not be deterred. He is going to go ahead and just take on more of these golems. Is there anything close to Hawks for healing? I don't believe so. But you are going to go levels on the resources you have at this point. Oh, right, Jerk is near home. That's like the second time I forgot about that. So, what you're going to do is you're going to fight this golem until you run out of resources. It's going to send you home. You're going to get the rainbow drop. You're going to come right back, and you're going to grind again with full resources. And because this is so easy, if there is a borderline level, I am going to take the next level. Like, if I've got a golem fight like this, there is no reason to dive on something iffy when you are going to be probably 2 minutes away, 3 minutes away from the next level and guarantee it. Going to use an herb. He's going to do everything he can to keep this golem fight going. Definitely want to get to level 15 here. See, now that he's killing the golem faster, he's taking a lot less blows, and that 25% doesn't get to show itself up in every battle. Adam Raptor's going to get his level 13, while Hoodie gets level 15, and 14 power, 0, 12, 6. Still not go, but getting awfully close. At 105 magic, at 120 attack power, with Fairy Waters, I'm thinking 20 swings. You've got 13 heal mores, probably get a couple of doubles at 92 defense. So you're getting awfully close. It's not go yet. Worth noting that we do not have the Death Necklace. Hoodie has never even found Grave, so I am not banking on the Death Necklace. Again, we'll take another level rather than bank on the Death Necklace. And again, it's worth noting, as we have in a number of seeds, that Adam Raptors is not doing a Silver Shield, and therefore, if it is a close Sharlock dive, Hoodie will be repelling 3 monsters at this point, potentially 4, if there's another 4 agility showing up, that Adam Raptors is not. Adam Raptors did not stop to get the drop on his way back. He is on a mission at this moment. I mean, it's not really that much of an oversight, because Sharlock is completely the other way, so you're going to return when you're ready to go to Sharlock. You're not going to walk back, so you can just get it then. It's really not a issue. The only reason, and it's right by Breckenary, so it's not like it's even, oh, well, you need to get rid of it so you can fill up Fairy Waters. Well, you can get rid of it right before you fill up Fairy Waters if you need to. It's not, it's just, yeah, there's no issue that he didn't get it. Not going to slow anything down. I would do it just so that I have it off my mind, but And Hoodie crits the Golem, but for a very small amount. It's funny, because of how bad the Golem's defense is, a crit's really often not that much better than a normal attack. And we get level 16, which is 0, 4, 22, 3, and heal. I don't like it. You can't bank on the Death Necklace. It's going to take you... The amount of time it's going to take you to get the Fairy Water to go, you can probably get another level. You got to sell your inventory. You got to sell your inventory, go to the shop, or buy the Fairy Water, and it is not a short amount of time, whereas this is just super fast. But Hoodie is heading up. Oh no, he's just heal walking. Hoodie with a 5,000 experience point lead, which sounds like a lot, and is a lot, but that's 15 golems. Hoodie really desiring to get to level 17 on this, whatever, but it's not going to happen. Well, if these golems keep cooperating, I would swing at the Droll Magi. That 58 experience is not nothing. I think, yeah, if you'd killed those 2 Droll Magi, you'd have had to kill 1 less golem to get to level 17. So, definitely should have killed those Droll Magi. Oh no! He throws up the the Fairy Water to stop off the Stone Man, and or just to keep away the Droll Magi, and the Stone Man says, "Hello." Is he gonna get this one? No, he is not. We are 450 experience points from the next level. What I'm going to just go and get my level. Go ahead, pick up the Fairy Water, and grab the last experience on your way down. In fact, you don't even need to necessarily grab it. You only need a couple of battles on the way down. You'll get the rest at the Spike Tile at the end. Because you don't need that level until the end, so, yeah. You gotta trade in and get the drop first, so you have the extra inventory space for the rest of the Fairy Waters. But Hoodie not getting Fairy Waters. Oh, Cantlin's right next to Charlock. Okay. Oh, in that case, I love it. Because you're not going all the way to the Brecconary shop to sell all your stuff. I really need to add some fairy water notes to my chart because I would have guessed that that 120 AP with fairy waters you'd need about 20 swings, and I'm hearing that it's more like 18. So my fairy water, I go by gut with fairy water, and I think my gut is wrong when it comes to numbers. When it comes to AP values that are this low. Adam Raptor's going to get 15. Let's see here. Aaron has 18.5 swings with 6 Fairy Waters at 120 attack power. You have 13 magic, or 13 heal mores. So, and with 144 HP, you can probably bank on an opening double at least. So you're getting a guaranteed probably 16 swings, and doubles are likely to happen, especially the more turns you've got, the more likely you're to get doubles. So even 20 I'd feel comfortable with being the case. But again, if there's any question I have, I'm going to keep doing the grind, and if there's anything borderline about it, I'm going to keep doing the grind. And plus, like I said, I do feel like selling all the stuff to get fairy water is time-consuming. The amount of time it takes is very much underrated. Yeah, I agree. It's 2 to 3 golems worth of time, so it's about 1,000 experience, or not 1,000 experience, about 800 experience maybe, that it takes you to go do that. I don't know. I mean, I totally see the argument, and if it were anything else, I would totally go at this level. But with the golem right there, I'd be more than happy to take extra stuff. Now, I don't know that I would have been going through doing and heal walking and stuff like that, but I would definitely be trying to throw out all my resources. But who knows? Maybe I'll second guess that now. Alright, now Hoodie should stop here, because there is no need to get this level before the spike tile. Immediately cast Repel and get going. Alright, and our level 17 is 4, 3, 26, 3. That is the goest of goes. Now, all that said, Adam Raptors does agree that level 16 is go. So, he is going to be making the dive a whole lot closer than it looked like when he was 5,000 experience behind. Now, if we'd had 170 hit points, then I would most definitely... I would have gone at 120 without... or at level 16 without Fairy Water. Even at 144, I don't really think you need Fairy Water. I think it's actually slower, because you're almost certainly getting 20 swings. No, never mind, you need 23 swings. So maybe not. I was getting myself all confused. Hey, Red Dragon! It is worth noting that that level 17 gave enough agility that we are also repelling Axe Knights. Two Shoes gonna get to use all his herbs up. Hey, Golem, look at that. Obviously, we're not even going to bother playing the herb game. Well, of course, we don't have any herbs to play a game with. Although the DL is going to try to make us use the opening... Or it's going to try to make us use the heal more. And again, with 95 defense power, after the first hit by the Dragon Lord, I am going to use the heal more here to get myself all the way up to 170. Because it is not a waste of heal more if you do it right now. But the Dragon Lord is going to make sure that happens anyway. Oh wow, low swing there. I mean, we only have 124 attack power, but still. Alright, so we start off with a 6. Followed by an 11, taking us to 17. Gonna start throwing the Fairy Waters now, and we get a 14. That's a very nice Fairy Water roll. We get a double, and we get a 16. That is a very nice Fairy Water roll. We're up to 47 now. These are amazing Fairy Water rolls. Oh, an 11. Finally, the streak is broken. That's going to take us to 73. It's going to take us to 84. We're going to get yet another double. That's going to take us to 98. That 7's going to take us to 105. Things are going to slow down dramatically now. Takes us to 113. $122. 133, finally getting a good swing. Gets yet another double. That's going to take us up to 144. And that's going to take us to 155. Everybody, get your GGs out for Hoodie Two Shoes, who will finish this race at some time that I actually don't know at the moment because I have not looked at the race room. But it'll be something on the order of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 55 seconds. Adam Raptors is looking for the Death Necklace. Oh, or the Fighter's Ring. And that totally changes the calculus. And the Death Necklace is not in the bottom. Fighter's Ring without Fairy Waters drops you 2 swings on the Dragon Lord. It's pretty dramatic. $25 golems, 22 defeated. $16 Arbor Knights, 8 defeated. There are your grind tiles, folks. 1 heal, 0 hurts, 4 sleeps, 2 returns, 14 repels, 45 heal mores, 192 attacks. This says 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 2 seconds. Now, while we're waiting for that to happen, I'm going to, let's see here, let's throw on Adam's music. And I will go find the race room, I think. Assuming it's been published. No, that's game 1. So yeah, I actually do not have access to the race room for this game, so I cannot tell you the exact times. But, it's somewhere in that range. We'll just use the time on screen as our reference point. Hoodie's own in-game timer says 103.03. Raptors gets back attacked. Starts with a 12. Throws another Fairy Water. Takes us to 23. Another Fairy Water. Good roll. Takes us to 38. We're getting our first double. Takes us to 52. That's going to take us down only up to 61. Very bad roll. Another 9. It's going to take us to 70. Gonna get a double here. 79. 88. Rolling pretty well on the attacks. 94. Almost guaranteed to have a double. Now we are guaranteed to have a double. 102. I feel like there's still more Fairy Waters in the tank. 107. 117. Possible double. Another 5, take us to 122. Possible double here. 8 can take us to 130. No double yet. Guaranteed double here. 139. Potentially triple. 146. No triple. $156. So Adam Raptors will finish at a time of, according to his clock, Race time clock says. We'll go with that. Only 4 deaths for Hoodie. He says 1:08:48. So we'll go with that. So definitely a learning from, because Beta here in chat was very insistent that there was absolutely zero reason not to go at 16, and I feel like Adam Raptors kind of proved him right. So 1:08:47 in the room. Great. That's the same thing. So good. Yeah, the fairy water helped, but I think Beta's absolutely right. That was a win at 120 as well. So, yeah, definitely good learning experience for me as well. Adam Raptor's killing 30 golems because he started that a whole lot earlier, or he had a whole lot less experience when he started the golem grind than Hoodie did. And one. There we go. All right, so neither player dodged the entire game. That's what happens when 90% of your attacks are on golems or the Dragon Lord, the 2 creatures that cannot dodge. But that being said, I still can't remember the last time I've seen 0 dodges from either player. So, all that said, we are going to go to Game 3. As far as I know, it is not scheduled, but I also know the results hadn't been released yet, so they may have been holding off on scheduling it so as to not spoil Game 2. So it will be next weekend, is what I am being told. So we have yet another Game 3. We have had a onslaught of those happening in the last few days, and we will have yet another one. So anyway, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We will be rating... Let's see what we've got around here. We will be rating... we will be rating Ryguy. I will throw content warning out before starting the raid. If you are sensitive to language, I suggest that you go ahead and head to bed. Have a wonderful night, everybody.